My name is Gary McGovern. I'm London-born to Irish parents, but grew up in Northern Ireland during the height of the Troubles in the 1980s. After the Israel-Gaza War of 2014, I travelled to Gaza to see how ordinary families and children try to cope in a 21st century conflict. 1,500 civilians lost their lives in this war, around 550 of them children. Though conflict has reigned here for decades, the war of last summer is widely acknowledged as the harshest and most severe yet. So what we're saying is, there hasn't been an election since 2005.
Yeah.
No one knows when the next election is.
No one knows, and no one will know, I'm sure, from this. Like as I told you, I'm 26 years old, and completely, like before I was said, okay, no one supposed to leave Gaza, Gaza is beautiful and everything is be fine. Like 3 months ago. But now, I really want to leave Gaza. I'm completely sure that I want to leave Gaza. I cannot see my tomorrow, not my future. Forget about the future. If we want to talk about tomorrow, I don't know what's gonna happen. No electricity, no life, no border. If you want to travel, it's like you need a miracle to travel. What the shit we have here? This is why. So I think my idea as I'm a Palestinian solution is ask the Israelians to open the border for workers to go back to Israel and work. That means there is a money will enter Gazastrip. The worker will work, the carpenter will work, the mechanic will work, the life will come back again to Gaza. We want to live in peace. Everything will be perfect. Then no one will leave Gaza, everyone will come to live in Gaza, because this is a perfect place in the world. We have a sea.
It's beautiful.
It's completely beautiful. Yeah. The people here is completely friendly people, you know. Because of the hard situation, sometimes you feel that they are not good people. But the truth is completely different.
People's couches here. Tens of thousands of homes have been destroyed, and the reconstruction costs alone are estimated at just under $8 billion, or 3 times Gaza's GDP.
My uncle. Oh, so this is his home and uncle.
So where do you live now?
Where are you, man? I am living in the Jabalia.
You at school?
Yes.
Which grade?
No. Yeah.
And secondary school. But he's 17 years old, I think.
Yes.
Thank you. This is Mac.
Rami.
Rami?
Nice, Rami.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
This was the Wafa Hospital. Israeli Defense Forces say they believed Hamas militants were firing on Israel from here. But doctors and staff insist the rockets came from another building nearby and not from their hospital. The Israelis gave staff and patients notice to evacuate the hospital before they then went and leveled it.
That kid just coming home from school.
Yeah, he's going out.
And this is the way he has to, this is the way he goes.
The children, though, try to use it to their advantage and now climb over the rubble as a shortcut to and from school.
Hello! Hey!
ايش سوي؟
فكر مش عارف كباشيجي
تفضل
ليش مش عارف كباشيجي؟ بقول لك
تفضل يا حبايبي.
فكر شوي يعني.
This is the owner. This.
How are you?
I'm very well. Nice to meet you.
With the highest youth unemployment rate in the world, young men in Gaza have plenty of time to try fix what's left of their homes. If fix is the right word.
So this was their home?
Yes, it was 5 floor. From Al-Ajla family. I think it's dangerous what he's trying to do.
Though I don't understand what they are saying, it seems that banter is universal, and there's clearly a sense of positivity, even when surrounded by rubble. Street after street in Gaza looks just like this, with washing hanging from half-ruined buildings and families sitting together in rooms with missing walls. A place where kids use bombed-out buildings as precarious playgrounds. With 3 wars in just 6 years, many, if not all, Gaza's children know of nothing else. And with the blockade of Gaza by Israel showing no signs of being relaxed anytime soon, many here seem to be resolved to the fact that it may be the only world they'll ever know. In Gaza, life simply goes on.
What's your name?
My name is Mohamed.
Say again. Yeah, what's your name?
Mohamed.
Mohamed. You from here?
Gaza.
Where's your house?
I am from Gaza.
You're from Gaza. How old are you?
Fine, thank you.
How old are you? What is
I am 11.
11.
11.
Very good. Your English is very good.
Hamad brings us up to his family's apartment.
This home is just getting fired, but no one was inside. She's completely burned.
As we go through the rooms of where him and his family live, it's hard to miss what's left of the washing machine. It's just like one we would have at home, but unfortunately, this is where most of the similarities end.
He can name for you all the kind of rockets, all the kind of helicopters and F-16 and the tanks, and if he can know this sound is for M16 or for Kalashnikov or from Apache or from, this is the point, صح? And he can know if this rocket from the resistance, he can know if this explosion is inside or outside. He's 11. He's supposed to be at Disneyland.
Throughout Gaza, people continue to show me the effects of war. What remains of this building is still this man's home. He simply has nowhere else to go.
ايش تسوي؟ تشرب كولا؟ خذ. يلا باي.
While filming some more of the landscape, a couple of local farmers have come across a live, unexploded shell buried in one of their fields. Though they have already contacted the authorities, they have asked would we like to go see it while they wait, as if this is something that happens every single day.
He said about the weight, but it's not exploding yet.
It could explode any minute.
Yes.
This is one of the fucking most things ever.
Come on, buddy. You want to stay alive. Your girlfriend's waiting for you. He lives there. You want to go with him?
All the while, kids try to keep as normal a life as possible. Like anywhere else, they're glad to hitch a ride home from school.
هاي بير ما يقول له مدمر كليا.
This is what is empty, مش فاضي هذا الحين مش فاقع.
هاي دبابة.
This is TNT. They catch it from the soldier. This is the number and the name. They find it. They were sitting when they shoot the home.
Should I be taking off my shoes?
Come here.
No, it's fine.
Again and again, we are welcomed into people's homes where the remains of walls serve as clotheslines or a place to rest your hairbrush and toiletries. For these families, this is the new normal.
هذا عمل له هيك اعمل فيك
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
يلا سلم عليك.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Bye bye.
We are welcomed into the home of Suzanne al-Najjar. She and her family now live in this rented apartment following the destruction of their home. Her husband was severely injured by Israeli gunfire during the war. Her 6-year-old son wasn't so lucky.
Guys,
How are you? Alhamdulillah. Hello, happy head. Hello.
this is his brother.
Yeah. Hello.
بالمناسبة الليلة هذيك بتصيروا فيها منتصر وين كنتوا؟
ايش؟
كنتوا في البطن قاعدين.
صحيح.
وفجأة صار عليكم قصف
ما بنعرفش
وطلعتوا انت والاولاد وجوزك وواقف.
صحيح.
اظن ضليتوا ماشيين لحد اول الشارع اللي كان شارع معتصم ومنصف. تمام؟
على معتصم واستوى ابوه واستشهد معتصم.
وقت استشهد.
وقت
انت ساعتها ضليتك ماشية ولا؟
ماشي شايله انا الاولاد.
ضليتك رايحة ونازلة
رجع سبت اني ارجع اخذ معتصم ما قدرناش. قدرتش تاخذ معتصم بده كمان شويه يجلس عاد باخذه شيء قعد 9 ايام معتصم ما قدرناش نجيبه وضلوا في المطر كان ما وقع ضلوا من غير ما استشهد ضلوا مطرح. ما قدرتش اجيب معتصم
لحد بعد قديش؟
9 ايام استشهد في 24/7 دفناه في 1/8.
كل حروب حضرتك ابشع حرب اللي عشناها 56
67
73 وحرب غزة الحرب الثانية والحرب الثالثة ما طلعت عارف الحروب كلها ما طلعت من الدار مرة الحرب هذه.
He is the witness of all this war.
كل الحروب قامت بداري غير الحرب الأخيرة.
And the baddest war he had ever seen.
والقصف علينا بكل مطلع وأنا صامت بداري ما طلعت منها.
لا هذا مواطن ما في بيته قاعد لا بطخ لا بيعمل شيء قاعد مواطن مسالم وتعرض لأبشع عدوان في التاريخ الإنساني كله. والعدوان الإسرائيلي بشع هذا. أما الإسرائيلي حكم الإسرائيلي بشكل واضح يعني. لم يسلم منها الحجر ولا الشجر ولا الإنسان.
I see.
No one picks up the rubbish here.
Mohamed shows me around the locations of some of the former tunnels here in Rafah, on the border with Egypt. As the Israeli blockade continued, they were used to get supplies into Gaza, everything from clothes and fuel to medicines and building materials.
These are all the stuff in the tunnels.
It is now assumed that most of the tunnels have been destroyed, following an Israeli ground offensive on the Gaza side and government operations on the Egyptian side. It however becomes clear that this is one part of Gaza where I am not welcome, and Hamas members invite us to explain our presence.
ID? Yes.
A while later, with a bit of intervention and help from Mohamed, we are on our way again.
من إيرلندا.
تصوروا ليش؟
لا you want to record them?
Yeah.
تصوركم. What do you think about the real life?
الحياة الطبيعية طبعا كثير يعني الدول يعني كل دولة بتعيش في حياتها وبتعيش في مشاكلها وكل دولة بتبقى في عندها المشاكل كل واحد عنده المعاناة اللي بيعانيها يمكن احنا بزيادة شوية لكن كل واحد ونصيبه زي ما بيقولوا
في حياة طبيعية
تعودنا بدك تعيشها بحلوها بمرها بدك تعيش بالألم بدك تعيش بالفرحة يعني اليوم إذا تروح تقدر تحضر الشهر الشهر الخير عيش بكل استشهد في الحرب ما ضلش غير هو متزوج اليوم حفل زفافه يعني هذه برضو دليل على استمرارية الحياة والهذا.
Tell your friend the very best of luck from Ireland.
احكي لصديقك بتمنى لك حياة سعيدة من ايرلندا. لا يأس الحج. يلا تمام.
قولوا احنا مستعدين نستضيف الزحاب يعني. جانا.
If you want, if they invited you to have a lunch one day.
Next, when I come back, absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you.
يلا السلام عليكم.
People in Gaza have a way of carrying on. Everywhere we go, we see people taking on the seemingly impossible task of rebuilding, despite an obvious lack of tools, machinery and materials. From grandmothers down to small kids, there is still pride and hope in trying to rebuild their lives as well as their homes.
4 buildings. You don't want me to walk?
I don't know, you can walk all the way. Why does he think the Israelis did this?
طب ليش عملوا هيك اليهود؟ بقول لك ايش تعتقد ليش انت عملوا هيك؟
مش عقدنا كل خزاعة اتدمرت والمنطقة مخربين بس مش حاجة.
It's not only him. All Khuza'a is destroyed. And the Israelis said it's because of terrorism.
She's blind, his daughter.
وفرة.
Yeah, she don't see. Anwar, how are you?
وانا حجة. ايش اخبارك؟ كيف امورك؟ رحت لك على الدار ما جبتيه.
والله جت عشان مرضى بنتي وجت.
كيف امورها؟ منيحة؟ الولد؟
ان شاء الله.
كيف البنات؟ انبسطوا على العبايات؟
بقولها بمكسوف عشان بقول لك عشان ما هنش بروح على المدارس ما هنش ادرس رجال.
How are you? Very well. How are you? High five. High five. No? Is it not high five? High five.
High five. What do you mean?
You know high five. High five.
يا بتعرفش تعمل ريح تخبط؟
Yay!
بنات صغيرة. This is his home. Was. His home in the back is destroyed, and this is his land. So, as you see, he built this and this.
Though they may have lost their homes and all they own, kids keep smiling and laughing. It seems that no matter where you are, as long as families keep trying to maintain a semblance of formality, kids will always be kids.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Salam. 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 Salam.
Though technically forbidden from entering the no-man's land between Gaza and Israel, farmers continue to work their fields as best they can.
Her name is Yasmin, the little girl.
But even here, while living in such a precarious location, people still smile with pride, even if I do meet the very first Palestinian who is less than welcoming of my visit.
Oh no!
This is the owner of this home. It's destroyed. Can I come here? It's completely destroyed. There was 7 bodies under that stones. Okay? His brother is still arrested with the Israeli army to this moment. So only this guy lived here and studied. If you see, he make a room for himself because he's studying. I don't know what to tell you about this. This was a home. Look what they wrote here. The owner of the home. He wrote this. Israel destroyed our homes.
What?
He wrote that Israel destroyed our homes, and he just asked God, like, doing dua against Israel. This is his studying room. He's in university. He doesn't care about anything. He just hide the destruction inside and make a bed. His shoes is, he can sit here.
Incredible.
He was in upstairs, but because it's raining, so it's full of water, so he decided to come here. This is his electricity. Just to see.
What is he studying?
He's studying like a social learning. Yeah. He's gonna be a teacher.
Thank you so much. When you think of the Mediterranean, you usually think of holidays, glitz and glamour. And looking out at it from here, I can easily imagine myself being in one of 1,000 different places. It's a beautiful location, but you simply cannot forget that what lies behind the shoreline are countless ruined homes, hospitals, schools and lives.
An Israeli warplane hit a naval container in Gaza's port today.
4:10 and there were two almighty explosions. There'd been airstrikes and shelling pretty much all day. This was close.
On the 16th of July 2014, 4 young boys were killed by Israeli shelling while playing football on a beach in Gaza City. Abu Saeed Bakr was the father of one of those boys. Today is the first time he's returned to the beach and spoken on camera.
The story was that the 8 children, they was playing. Someone shoot the football, so the football going there. You see there's a container which is destroyed. Not very far, here.
Okay, yeah.
So some of the children go there to pick up the football, okay? They go, they just arrive there, they shoot the container, okay? Some of children go back and running to this home, this small cafeteria, and said, please, our cousins shoot it. We need someone to call the ambulance, please. The other 4 or 5 children. When they come here, they want to come back to their cousins. The plane shoot them again. They shoot the 5 children again, here in the sands, while they are going. So they come back, they're shooting around them. While they're coming back, they shoot at them again. And 2 others killed.
Israeli shells had hit a groin used by Gaza City's fishermen. Many of their boats have already been targeted and sunk.
How does he feel about coming here now?
On the 11th of June of this year, following an Israeli internal investigation, it was concluded that the deaths of the 4 boys was a tragic accident, and as such, cleared itself of any culpability.
Hate himself. He feels like he's just killed now. أمنية حياتي أحفظ البيع. أهلا يا كبير. والله مشروب عشان كنت باخذ شاور بس. نعيما يا كبير. خليك حياك الله. عليك السلام. جاري حبيبنا وصاحبنا وأحمد صاحبنا. أهلا وسهلا. بدناش نطلع فوق كمان هنا تحت.
شاي وقهوة. شاي وقهوة.
It's okay for me.
قبل ما اتكلم شاي وقهوة.
يا شيخ ولا شيء.
روح اعمل شاي اجراي.
بقولوا مستودع.
البنت هاي اللي ماتت الإسعاف.
يعني باختصار شديد المجزرة بكل معنى الكلمة. ما فيش فيها، لا تقول لي كان فيها مقاتلين، على فرض انه كان فيها مقاتلين اجينا احنا ما شفناش اي حدا غير المدنيين المتجمعين. لو زي ما بقول الداعي الاسرائيلي انه طلع صاروخ ونزل صاروخ، احنا لما كنا متواجدين مش سيارة اسعاف، سيارة واثنين وثلاثة واربعة، ولا انه استهدف المكان. اجت الاتصال في قرابة الساعة 5:30 على محطة غزة انه في شهيدين. فلما وصلنا قالوا في انه في المبنى فوق مصابين، فطلعنا فوق في الطابق الاول تقريبا او الثاني. لقينا البنت هاي، حملتها ورجعتها تاني على الاسعاف عايشة، والضربة كانت في راسها. الان الناس صارت تصرخ لا اطلعوا، بدنا كمان مجموعة من الاسعافات اكبر لانه في مجزرة فوق. طلعت فوق الطابق الرابع تقريبا، كان في مجموعة يعني بتقدر تقول مجزرة بكل معنى الكلمة، ناس ملتفة في قاعدة، الأب الأم الجد الأسرة كلها ما بين شهيد وقتيل وأشلاء في المكان.
وانت فوق
صار ضربة. الآن نزلنا في الطابق الثاني كويس، نزلنا كنا على شيالة، في كان مصاب والثاني على فرش. فعديت في الطابق الثاني لقيت الست اللي بتنزف، فعملنا لها الضماد تمام. في هذه اللحظة صار في قصف كمان. طلعت الناس اللي تو كانت بقت تساعد على الباب، على الباب في الطابق الثاني، لأنه قصف متوالي. كل ما بسمع حركة ناس وخلص بدك تتونس بينزل تاني قصف. طلع على القصف مش قصف 3-4 هوتين، لا في تفاوت يعني، دلالة على انه بقى يقصف براحته وعارف ايش اللي بيقصف. نزلت من الطابق الثاني في شارع يعني في نفس جنب البناية كويس، على بين ما هدى القصف، وطلعت بطلع مجزرة بكل معنى الكلمة. انت طلع على الفيديو وشفت الصحفي وشفت زميلي وكذا، فصرت استدعي السيارات البعيدة يعني قربوا، على الأقل قربوا. بقول لك انت مش بعقلك مش واعي للي قاعد بيصير، في قصف. هنا وقف القصف بالمرة. جريت علشان ناخذ الشنطة واشوف ايش صار في البنت اللي كانت. فللأسف لقيت القذيفة واقعة ما بين الإسعافيين. مستشهد زميلنا اللي كان عبد الرزاق البلتاجي في السيارة الثانية، وواحد من الدفاع المدني، والمصابين كانوا من الحقل الطبي. البنت كلها شظايا.
الباب مفتوح.
الباب مفتوح. تجيب حاجة ثانية وكذا خلاص تقدرش تعمل أي حاجة.
هيني مشان الله يا الله.
هم حتى بيفخروا إن عندهم طيران وعندهم معدات مهمة جدا، لدرجة إنه بتحدد أبسط الأشياء. كيف ما قدروش يحددوا تجمعات كبيرة وإسعافات عليها كل الإشارات اللي مستعين نتذكر كل يوم. معلش
تحييك. هو
شكرا. As I leave Gaza behind, I'm left with conflicting emotions. On the one hand, anger and frustration that bureaucracy and political turmoil mean a generous and welcoming people like those of Gaza have to continue to suffer. On the other, though, there is hope and positivity. The people here want for nothing but to move forward in peace and to be able to stand proud alongside the other nations of the world. And when I look back at the smiles and laughter of the countless children I had met, you believe that one day those dreams could become reality. What I do fear, though, is that although the innocence of youth forms a shield to the realities outside, how long more can this be maintained? While the blockade remains and the conflicts continue, what will become of the child when they are forced to face the world behind that shield?